What's going on, y'all, man? Welcome to Peep Game Podcast.
What it do?
3 in a day type shit, but y'all can follow me on Instagram, Chris Mind the His, without the G. Facebook, Christopher D. Copeland.
Moot, TBMT Bros on IG, Jaden James on goddamn Facebook. Type that in, any platform, I'm gonna pop up.
Struggle Like Mailman on IG, Mailman on Facebook. Hit me up.
AME just on Instagram. Justin Collins on Facebook. Hit me up.
Alright, well,
I be seeing this nigga everywhere. Like the streets and shit. I
Oh,
see him on different platforms. He be live. I'm like, look at dog.
It really be in the morning when we be dropping the kids off. We be dropping the kids off at the
look at
same
that.
time.
y'all be dropping them off at the same place?
Not the same place, but we always catch each other on the same street.
Just going, that was,
Okay.
No, I'm saying I be seeing you on different platforms.
Oh,
and shit, just
yeah,
like
yeah.
the streets.
Yeah,
I seen this nigga live on this social media. I seen him live on this one. I'm like, are you on this one too, nigga?
That's cause you know that
He don't be knowing my name yet. I'm
that
like,
digital money, bro. You know
Gotta
that's
keep going.
taking over the world right now.
shit, that's what we working towards now.
From streaming to like the podcast to just putting yourself out there, cause like it's like a cool it's called Big O, you know what I'm saying? You get paid out there and shit.
Where you just came from? You was just on a trip?
Miami
or some shit?
Miami,
Shit
yeah.
was lit.
Yeah. It was lit. I ain't gonna lie. It
Niggas
got
tripping
me
around here, all right.
looking at a little house to rent out down there. It was dope. Yeah, like I said, it's so much money down there. It's like when you go to different places, that's why I be telling people like it'd be a little important to travel because like you get to see how people live life in different places. Like
I agree with you.
it's so much
It's
revenue.
crazy. My
down
first
there.
time going to Atlanta, bro, when I first got that whiff of Southern hospitality and how black folks was just complimenting me and shit, like on some genuine shit. Like I ain't gonna lie, like when I that was my first place I think I went to, bro, and I went down there, bro, and dudes was asking me random like, "You good, bro?" I'm like, yeah. I'm giving them the Milwaukee mug. You're like, oh, okay, well, stay blessed, brother. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
And I'm like, what the fuck? But then
It's
after
a
the
different
fourth,
feeling.
after the fourth nigga,
Yeah.
you good, bro? You know what I'm saying? Stay blessed, brother. Like this. I'm like, what the fuck? Why they keep asking me that shit? But I'm like, damn. I think because we so triggered here in Milwaukee. The nigga be like, what's good, bro?
But was you in in the hood or like a downtown area?
I honestly don't know.
Because nigga, I ain't gonna lie, bro. When I'm in Chicago, just like 2 hours away, nigga. When I'm in the hood, it feel like it ain't no different from
Here
from this hood. Like you still gotta be on your shit.
on your P's and Q's.
But when I went downtown Chicago, like that day, nigga, I don't know if you niggas seen me, but I was wide-eyed, like, damn, bro, this shit way different from Milwaukee. It was giving me Miami vibes. I was seeing plenty motherfuckers, plenty people. I'm like, motherfuckers, everybody minding their fucking business.
Ain't nobody in your shit.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't got it. Even downtown in this motherfucker, you gotta be like, hey, oh, look at them YN, look at them young niggas, shit like that. Like,
I guess with me, bro, like going down there, I don't know where I was at, but I know it was all over that motherfucker. I was downtown, Airbnb, all type of shit. But it was a different feeling, bro, where it was just like, I felt like I ain't have to survive. I ain't feel like I have to look over my shoulder type shit versus here. Let's say a nigga got jewelry on, all this and that, you walking down any simple ass block, like, let me watch every nigga that's over here, any nigga clutching, any nigga looks up. I'll just go down there and be freely walking down, and then motherfuckers stop you, like, hey bro, you look good, man. Like, giving out random compliments. I'm like, simple ass gas station shop, and I'm like, I'm not used to this shit, bro. Like, I'm not used to other grown ass men like us seeing each other like, you know what, bro? Hey, bro, I like your glasses, bro. Them bitches slick. Cause I'm not. Now I'm thinking, why he said that? He finna try to take these motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Up here, that's how I feel. So I'm just like, but I'm down there, motherfuckers complimenting my shoes. I'm like, I'm waiting for a nigga to ask me what size they is. So you know, shit like that. But it was all genuine love, and I'm like, now my antennas is fucking super high for my anxiety through the roof right now. But it don't need to be. They just, I don't know what it was with somebody with the Southern hospitality, but they say if you see somebody, say something. You know what I'm saying? Or something, it was something like in them guidelines. Everybody say hey around here. Everybody try to figure out who it is. Not because we want to take shit from you or be nosy. It's just, we just trying to take your temperature. We want to see you and say hey and make sure you blessed and all that type of shit.
Neither too. I call it OT love. Like, I can't say for like no other cities, but I'm pretty sure it's the same. But like everywhere I go, they love me OT, like no problems, none of that. Like you always got to keep your head on the swivel, coming from where we come from.
But that's here.
That's just us. But like, as far as being down there, they don't be feeling like that. Cause first of all, they know we different. They know you different when you OT. They can tell from how we dress, how we talk, all that. So like, it's like, oh yeah, he cool, and like, you know what I'm saying, he cool dude. Like, you know what I'm saying, it'd be better O2. I ain't gonna lie. Like
the genuine love got me, bro. That's what made me fall in love. Like, you don't get that here, bro, for real. You don't get the genuine love. Everybody hating on everybody. If you doing something for real, motherfuckers don't try to figure out what your flaws is.
You don't get it.
Drag you down.
You don't get it if you from here. But people from OT come right here and get it though.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. It's the OT love.
That was that take me. I had to even resort this back to the streets, but I remember one time where I was like, motherfuckers don't gang bang here, they block bang here.
For sure.
Like, if you ain't from 63rd, 75th, or you move type shit, if you was there and you moved, you get a little love, but you don't get the same love as if you on that block.
Right.
But it be GDs, folks, all that type of shit. And like, it's supposed to be love. Yeah. The only place I knew that had a structure was Chicago. I remember I first went there. They was like, hey, you see that little 14-yard right there? I'm like, yeah. He like, he can sell dope on this block. He's like, but you can't. I'm like, why the fuck I can't? I'm fucking 20-something years old. They're like, because he a BD, he a whatever. And I'm like, damn, I'm like, just because I'm older than this nigga, that don't mean I can sell dope or I'm more mature. It's just because he part of the gang. That structure here. When I was here, man, if you a plug, you got that shit, they gonna praise you. Oh yeah, bro got the shit, bro. Fuck with him. He did that. Showing him plenty of love versus who the fuck is this outsider? Who the fuck is dude? And it's just like, it ain't the same, bro. It's just a dark cloud. I see that dark cloud that they talk about now. When you leave and come back, it's a different type of dark cloud because I don't know what it is about everybody's face, bro. It just everybody's face looks like they got a chip on their shoulder about some shit. And it's just like, it's different. Down there, it's like everybody in La La Land. We want to have fun and mess with people and have, enjoy their life. Be an actual human versus here, nah.
See, I ain't gonna lie, the only place I really
but I love my city though, I love it.
Being structured like was like Vegas. You feel me? And that it's like totally Vegas different. Like how we block bang, they got Bloods, Crips, Gersons, Wood, like it's all types of.
So y'all don't think it's structured here as far as like we don't do the gang bang shit. I down there halfway thinking we done with that block banging shit, but niggas. If you're not in our circle, bro, we don't really fuck with you like that.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It's like a different type of structure. Like I wouldn't even say structure. It's like it's either we got love for you or we don't.
Cause I don't run across niggas like when we was in the streets, bro. Like nigga wouldn't serve me unless I went through a certain motherfucker. If this nigga brought me to this motherfucker, I only can go through this nigga to get to y'all type shit.
You know what's crazy? I know exactly what you're talking about. Not like the situation, but the system, right? But
like that's
but my head is like, were they 100% from Milwaukee?
That's more like from being safe. State? You feel me?
Well, I know a couple of them was like mixed in, like that nigga moved like that because he was from somewhere else. But I know some niggas from here that was on that.
Yeah, for sure. I ain't gonna lie, it's some people moving and grooving out here. That's
it's people that move correctly for sure.
When I say structure, like
it's the overall, it's the general.
But that was the more of the niggas serious about this money and like up there.
Yeah.
Can't get
I guess that might be more the factor then.
Like, we gotta use around them type it's a lot of wild unorganized shit on the lower level type niggas like niggas out here on corners and shit. Nigga down there could go hustle on any block or some shit, not get in trouble.
But see,
nigga can't come in my circle and do no shit like that.
Yeah.
But that's why I'm saying love. That's like love still too though, because like I ain't gonna say it's not structured, but I would feel like it's more so love. Cause like when I say like let's just say like in Vegas, like a blood, they put another blood on. Like when I say structure, like they gonna have a care package for dude. Like you know what I'm saying? If he homeless, they gonna put him in with one of the other homies. You know what I'm saying? They gonna give him some shit to do. Like I really seen that. Like and then it's like as far as like they gonna teach us how to get money. Like or we gonna teach each other how to get money or do this a little better. You know what I'm saying? they feeding them like a whole little literature about, you know what I'm saying, what they into now, you know what I'm saying? So it'd be like, I just feel like it's like a little different, like.
Cause if y'all didn't know or think about it, bro, that's how Mikey got popped, bro.
Showing the man.
Ashley or some shit. Yeah, he was hustling with Ashley. He was new to Ashley's spot. They both was hustling. Now they tearing that motherfucker down. And niggas that was getting money over there got him popped.
Yeah,
They tried to move Mikey around and got him popped. They tried to rob him. Or they didn't even rob him, bro. They popped him and then they tried to get him down.
Well, in my head, how I'm gonna look at it is, it's not necessarily. I don't think that's structure related though. I feel like that's more so like niggas just don't like that our pockets getting dry. You know what I'm saying? Like anybody that's eating, you know what I'm saying? Let's just say they made a barbershop
that's
over
the
there.
threat. That's the threat. If any nigga come over here, bro, he gotta move around.
But the structure is more so like.
Or he would have had to have permission to do some shit like that. Like, hey, bro, shit, nigga just.
You think the permission would have worked?
But I'm saying the permission route would have been a little bit more structured though. Like,
it would have been more structured, but I feel like motherfuckers would still do what they did. Like even because it's motherfuckers within that
game. It would have been more snakier. But at the same time, if shit was all good type shit, because shit, it could have went a little different way. But most definitely, a nigga felt disrespected if a motherfucker just come over here unknown, don't even know this nigga
making money.
He's jamming it and through this motherfucker. Yeah. And shit, he down there got a little look to him when motherfuckers ain't saying shit. Motherfucker, you know what I'm saying, minding his business too. And they juking in this motherfucker. Oh shit. And I see my people going to them niggas. Oh yeah, he gotta go.
But see, you explain other variables, but I'm talking about like they had to see all them variables for to get that deep versus you just ain't supposed to be fuck over here. I don't give a fuck if you doing bad or good.
I think it happened all fast though.
Yeah, I'm like, you ain't, like, you know, a motherfucker hustling on your block, but he ain't really eating or stepping on your toes. You just don't like his ass because he ain't part of the gang or the clique, or you just not supposed to be over here, bro.
Because who knows how soon he seen him? Like, it probably just clicked in his head like, damn, so and so ain't came in a while. So and so ain't came up. Oh, they going next door. And motherfuckers probably just get to catching on.
Yeah.
But when it's moving fast too, though, that's when you gotta be at your most heightened awareness. Yeah, no, nigga never see the fall. You see the rise, nigga never see the fall. Like,
so I'm gonna tell y'all, like, I'm gonna ask y'all this question: what have y'all within the last 5 years changed about yourself to make sure that you are safe for your family, financially, mentally? Anything of those above, like what have you grown into, like more of a man masculine territory where you can please and provide and be security for? What is something that y'all within the last 5 years?
Motherfuckers still take
Wait, what year? That was 2021. Okay.
Motherfuckers still take risks, but now it's what type of risks. You know what I'm saying?
For
like,
sure.
Shit. I'm finna take some financial risks. I might try to bend the rules a little bit with these banks or some shit like that, just to, you know what I'm saying, slide in and get some credit or some shit.
Yeah, but them ain't even risk. That's, you know, that's the same thing they do.
Why you don't feel like that's risk?
That ain't no risk. That's the same thing our less melanin people do. You see what I'm saying?
They too far, bro. You know, them niggas get hit with frauds and shit like that. Like them niggas go to feds and shit and be a smart ass white. You think he a punk ass white dude? Nigga in there for scamming for like shit, a couple bills and shit.
For sure.
He bent that motherfucker a little too far. So
you saying you taking more of a financial risks to try to elevate.
I just different my risk. I take a risk that's gonna probably throw me in jail and get me killed type shit.
Right. Okay.
These motherfuckers out here, you gonna go to jail or get killed, and this motherfucker right there, you just gonna learn some shit. You gonna go to jail, and you can still use what you learn when you get out. If you get out.
Yeah. So like,
or you can leave it behind with your kids.
So like with me, what I've been changing differently is been thinking about like more like 10, 15 years down the future of course for my son and shit. Like it's mainly financials. You know what I'm saying? And my child's mother, she filed taxes and stuff, and we did go with the Trump program or whatever. He can put a G in. He can't touch the shit till he 18. And then I did some stock market shit for him, stuff like that. And then just me being the first time dad, I'm starting to be more aware of surroundings. What are sharp objects? What are things? What type of people is he around? What is something I need to make sure that I like? What is an environment where I don't gotta keep having to monitor him on some safety shit that gives me a better feeling of like, all right, if my son in the area, whoever got him, I know he good. I've been more so in that type of situation as of lately. You know what I'm saying? Within the last 5 years, but also not only that.
What's something that you had to change to protect you? Like you protected your son with that, but what's something you had to do to switch you?
Watching my anger, really. Making sure that I don't pop off on a nigga too fast. Why? Because I still need to make sure I go home to my son. Even though like I might feel either disrespected or I might feel like I'm in a problematic situation, I look for the brighter side of things. Not saying like I be on the whole shit, but I still need to get home to mine. And I feel like, is it worth, whatever the situation is it worth a crash out? Right. Is it worth me being locked up or having to go to war about your ass? Because I can do both, and I'm cool with both. But I need to be cool with what I did it about. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it's some shit where my son was hit or some shit like that, or I crash out about that, I'm cool with that. I gotta do my 10, I'll do my 20 or whatever. Whatever type shit, right? But now I start analyzing a little bit more like, how can I resolve this? Where I can make this, not saying I'm in many situations, but that's how I start thinking. I start moving where I'm in areas where it's comfortable for him. I also, I got him with me in the back seat. How am I driving? How am I maneuvering? What areas am I just sitting in while I'm on my phone? Like, you know, you just driving, like, damn, I need to text or call somebody. What street did I stop on to make that call or that respond to that text? Instead of just stopping right away. Oh, hell no, I'm on 27th and Burla. I'm not stopping over here, bro. I'm finna stop over a little bit more comfortable, 60th and Hampton or some shit like that. Park, now I'm gonna respond to the text or return the phone call. But I'm not finna just sit in my car with my son type shit, you know what I mean? And then also, like I said, mainly my anger. I be getting frustrated, upset about things. And I just be asking me like, damn, is this something I can get over? Is this something I can live without if I don't get to prove my point? You know what I'm saying? If I don't gotta check nobody or nothing like that. Is this something I can live without if I don't do all that? Yeah, I can. All right, well, I'll let that nigga say whatever he want to then. Why? Because I get to go home to my son. And then also monitoring the times I do come home at night, you know what I mean, just for myself. Like, even like the 4th of July. Me and him was together. We was in the crib at 5:30 p.m. watching Paw Patrol all night. Why? Because I have anxiety about the simple fact of fireworks and potential niggas can shoot somebody, kill somebody, and it can be covered up by fire. It's just too much in the air. You know what? We gonna chill. We ain't popping out one firework. We ain't eating no barbecue. I ate some pizza. He had his bottle, and we watched Paw Patrol all the way to fucking 12 in the morning. We ain't see no fireworks or nothing. Not saying I wanted to keep him from that, but it was more of a conscious decision for myself. Like, look, this is safety. Yeah. Let me do this. I'm gonna change that. As much as I wanted to fucking be outside, I wanted to be outside. I want to do all that. But nah, let me and my son. I want to be with my son. I want to be cool. Let's chill.
See, that's kind of where mine comes from too.
That's something I changed for myself.
Because in the last 5 years, I would say it would have to be like growth, like, because I feel like that'd be the hardest thing for like a human being, like knowing when to grow up, like, or when to put childish things. Or know when some shit outplay, like play it out and shit. Or even when to put childish shit to the side too, like, you feel me? So like for me, it'd be growth because like you said, like.
But how did you go? What areas did you grow in?
Oh yeah, that's what I'm getting to. Cause like I don't like it. Just overall growth. Like I said, not like staying out. Like you said, a motherfucker used to stay out. Like, oh, if I don't stay out, I feel like I'm gonna miss something. Like, man, this should be the same shit every day, every night. Like, and if you get to paying attention to it, you'll see the pattern in this shit. Like, this shit just repeat. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's like the average club goer. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know the average motherfucker that's always in the club Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Like, it's the same cycle. It just repeat. Like, you just knowing when it stops. Like, shit. Like, then my other thing was finances. Like, it wasn't never a problem getting out money. It's just, like, spending it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, investing. Like, putting it up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because motherfuckers themselves can go out there and make something happen. Get a good little amount of money, but then it's like, all right, a week, 2 weeks, probably 3 weeks time, blew it, now I'm back, you know what I'm saying, repeating the process and finna, you know what I'm saying, do it again. Like, so, like I said, for me, it was just growth.
So if you niggas, y'all know I'm Mr. Devil Advocate.
Well, Mel gotta go before you go.
Mel. Well, let me hear your shit on this, bro.
No, because that's like, I see the last little podcast too, where you where y'all was talking about it, where y'all was talking about history, or is it people?
Yeah.
It's really the people. Because if people could, like, you know what I'm saying, change themselves, then the history wouldn't repeat itself. You know what I'm saying?
So within the last 5 years, what you feel like?
Go ahead first. Shit, what's some shit you done grew apart from, or you know what I'm saying, or you had to change?
What's a more masculine change that you did for family or children within the last 5 years? So like 5 years ago.
Bitches.
So 5 years ago, it's 2021. We're in 2026 right now. What you feel like you changed to be more masculine, to make sure that you provide, protect as a man, or whatever, you know what I'm saying, you do for your kids? What's
You just not on no more.
What I did was my attitude, worked on my anger, stuff like that, and just not being a hot head or a hot boy no more.
You ain't no hot boy no more? You got the hot daddy shorts on.
Nah, cause you know, I was the go-to nigga, when beef was on. You know what I'm saying? And I kind of look back at it like, damn, like I really was that nigga. Like, you call a Mel, you know what I'm saying? Just putting myself in compromising situations.
Right.
A lot of times where it was like, damn, like, I really can't be moving like that now. So, just a lot of shit as far as just the discipline and, better myself, just overall emotionally, like I say, controlling that side.
Shit, so goddamn, so a lot of people just consider, you know what I'm saying, not going to clubs no more growth. You know what I'm saying? Like, I used to be going, but what if you niggas was like club owners? Like, is there any growth from that if you was making money type shit and you gotta be in the club, or you a club promoter or some shit like that?
So I feel like I disagree with the whole notion of growth. If you don't go to the club, that's growth, blah, blah, blah. I feel like, if you want to go to the club, go to the club, you know what I'm saying? That's what you want to do, relax and, you know what I mean, chill, have a good time.
I agree with
I feel like, you know what I'm saying, go to the club. I feel like it shouldn't be, if it's hindering your process or whatever. If you broke as a motherfucker, you shouldn't be in the club. It's a big difference. But if you got your shit together and you want to go, you know what I'm saying, get out here, go to the spot, you know what I mean, for a night, I feel like ain't nothing wrong with that.
Right, like you said, for a night though.
Yeah.
Motherfucker ain't finna be in the spot 4 nights out the week though.
So my thing is, I've been on both sides of what y'all saying. It's a 4 night or 4 nights in a row. I've been going. I used to go like 4-5 nights in a row.
When we was younger though.
No.
So y'all look at the niggas who own the motherfucking club differently, like
no. So let me explain.
I feel like it's
let me explain
how you do it.
So look, on both ends, as far as the owner end or the consumer end, right? I feel like if you can network, if you networking, that's different. Because you're not just going just to have fun, get drunk, and I'm just in this bitch to have a good time. If you're in there for a purpose, that's the difference.
For sure.
Now, if you stop going in general, I don't look at that as growth. Because did you grow or did you just stop doing something? Because you have to, if you stop doing something but nothing else changes in your life, you didn't grow. Motherfucker, you just stopped doing one thing. You know what I'm saying? Right. So like this is with me. If I'm obese as a bitch and I eat pizza, chicken, fucking drink soda every day, all this and that, but I just stop eating pizza, but I'm still obese, did I grow? No, I didn't grow because my goal is to lose weight. But I didn't grow. I just stopped doing one thing. But if you always go to pizza,
that is growth though. Even though you cut out one thing, that's growth. It's still growth.
It's
progress.
I'm gonna put like I don't want.
You start with the small.
I mean, yeah, cool, but
small things to
I don't want to put that as growth, bro, because that's just like you.
But you got to think, it's
okay,
everybody
cool.
perspective.
Let's just say you broke right now But a lot of your money going to you just driving around, looking at the city, doing nothing. And now you're just in the house on the couch, doing nothing. Did you grow?
Or use this perspective?
It's a difference because a person, you know what I'm saying, will be outside, which will probably entice them to do other things that leads to other vices.
I get what you're saying, bro.
They feel like, well, I should be at the house.
If none of that happens, we strictly talking about just being at the club and you don't got no temptation or doing no other shit. You ain't even spend no money or none of that shit. You instead of you being at the club, okay, let's transition something real small. Instead of you being out at the club, you broke as fuck right now. Life is in shambles, like shit fucked up. But you at the club every fucking weekend. And instead of you being at the club every fucking weekend, you playing the game till 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning every fucking weekend. Still didn't get enough fucking done. I don't think that's growth. You still didn't do shit for yourself. You just stopped going in one spot. And you stuck your ass in another spot that didn't do shit for you. Do that make sense?
Right. It's good and it's true and not true. Because like I say, if you at the club, it's a different environment which bring and entices you with different vices versus you being at home and you don't even have to deal with those type of things.
So we looking at growth though.
Right. Because I'm saying.
So just because you avoid temptation means you're growing.
Yeah. Because if you avoid that trigger, that's growth. Because, okay, I avoided this trigger, you know what I mean, which doesn't lead me on to doing this. That's just like if, your bitch want the pussy. She throwing the pussy at you, but you know what I mean, you ain't even trying to take it. You avoid the trigger. And then boom, what if you did take the pussy, you get the bitch pregnant, boom, it's a whole nother shit. You avoided that one little thing, which is very minute, which is just, hey man, I don't even want the pussy. And not even respond to it. Boom. Which just cut out a whole lot of shit.
Motherfucker was in the club spending money and
drinking,
no growth there. But okay, now Mel was saying like, even though you in the game, you in the house playing the game now, ain't nothing growing there. But now you lessen the probability of other shit that you could get involved in.
Right.
So instead of I was in the club, I was spending money, I was drinking, doing all this shit. But now I'm in the house, still not doing shit with my life, but I'm not spending no money this time.
But that's why I said you're not even spending money in the first place.
Right.
Because let's just say, okay, fuck it. Let's just put it like this. Every fucking weekend, me, you, and Cuz, we want to go out. And we tell Mel, nigga, you ain't got to spend no money, nigga. We popping bottles, we good. He get to just pull up, he get in for free, he drink for free, he just outside for free. That's why I said, what is your purpose of being in this motherfucker? He just did it for the vibes. He just want to go for vibes. But I'm like, if you networking, that's why I was comparing it to the club owner. Club owner, he's operating a business, he making his money, all this and that. Because I know this is your devil's advocate towards him. But I'm like, he making money, he operating a business, but he could also still be networking and could have a drunk conversation with somebody else or one of the customers is in there to help his business either grow or his other business or anything else grow. It just creates an opportunity to be social. You're networking. Anything can be turned into positive. Like I look at it, it depends on how you use it.
But I feel like at the same time, we can't pick and choose to dictate how a person spend their recreational time type shit. So it's like if everybody is in the club for different purposes. True. The owner is in there, he want to network and get more business. The player is in there, he want to get more hoes. The regular introverted nigga, he's just in there just to get out, outside from the house.
Then you got the hoes in there trying to look for.
You got the hoes who trying to look for the tricks. You see, everybody is in there for a different type of reason and purpose. So it's like we can't pick and choose whether or not if they in here they're not spending fucking valuable time or fucking their life up. Or you got people who's rich as fuck, but they always be in the club.
And I'm gonna take this a little bit personally. What if y'all was like, shit, after the podcast, shit, let's go to the club and spend time and kick it?
Right.
I don't know when the last time we did that. So now that's quality time with your family. Is that a disposal of my time?
It's all how you
See,
choose
this is what I'm
that.
saying. It all go back down to the initial fact of growth. It don't matter what you in the club for. Bro, if you in the club for this reason, that reason, this vibe, that vice is cool. But at its time though, like I said, like if we leave the podcast right now, go to the club and all kick it, cool, because we don't get to kick it like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We don't get to spend time like that. So like you said, now
But if
spending
you
time,
know
now it's
you
together.
fucked up and broke, and you taking your ass down here to the club with us, you know that's a conscious decision that you ain't supposed to even.
Hey, no,
be
but it's a
doing.
real question though.
See, my growth will be my growth in shit. I done had some growth in these motherfucking clubs because niggas used to go to dangerous ass bars and shit. Now I don't go nowhere near them motherfuckers. I go to a different type of
a whole
type
different
shit.
setting.
Right, because you
It's
feel it in your body, you
Yeah,
feel it in
he
your
wants to-
brain.
No,
like,
but this is a real question though. All this club talk. So we going after this?
Now you can keep
All
going.
on me.
a good little bar or something. You know?
That's what I'm saying. That's why I said like
No, you gotta ask
everybody.
the question. We going to the
What?
bar? We going to the bar after this?
What? No, we're not.
It
going
depends
to the
on
bar
which one.
because-
I try to throw a suggestion in, like it'd be like, where you going? If you niggas said some shit that used to bring trauma to me, or if I know I might have to go back in my old ways or some shit,
Yeah,
like we going like.
I want it to be a
going
comfortable place for everybody.
Right.
So it'll be a mutual decision.
I just
But
wanna-
some niggas
Hey,
get turned up. Like, oh, we in this bitch tonight.
I low key just wanted to create temptation here because we talked about temptation there. I already tempted y'all to go with either route y'all wanted to go. So is this a bad place to be since I'm tempting y'all to do some shit? You know what I'm saying? But in reality, I mean, we still can. Don't matter to me. But at the end of the day, what I'm really asking is all y'all perspectives on if we was to go after this. Mel said no. Why you saying no?
know what?
No to going to the bar or club?
Because I know I got shit to do in the morning. That's why I said if you know you got shit to do, or if it's hindering you some shit, that's the choice that you making. That
You know what's crazy? I like
Man,
I like the fact that I asked that question. I got all three different
You
answers.
see what I mean?
Cuz was saying yeah, Mel was saying no. He was like it depends. You know what I'm saying? Because that's exactly what Mel was saying. Is like it depends on what you're going for. You know what I'm saying? So is a person stop going to the club part of growth? It depends on what your occupation is. Because let you be a little bitch selling pussy, or you a nigga that's a pimp and you got a little bitch that you working.
Yeah, but
If you own that motherfucker,
that's
you
why I say
If you going into the network with niggas that say you got some dope and you trying to get that shit off, hey, who needs this and that?
And then I feel like
that shit.
I feel like when you
It's just y'all know-
when you demonize not going to the club like that, I feel like
See, y'all putting too much
overall
emphasis.
you still gotta go. I feel like that's something that you should do because it's putting yourself into a social shut-in where you're sharpening your social skills and your social
You can do that
interactions
anywhere.
with people.
Social
It's
social
so completely different. Completely different.
Walking outside is a social
Bro, it's
setting.
completely different.
Entering a gas station is
Bro,
a
we
social
talking about a club versus. we talking about a club versus a regular setting.
Niggas
It's
sit in the
two-
club
it's
and don't
totally
say nothing to
different
nobody
things.
for the
It's
whole
two
club
different-
section.
That's why I said
You
it's.
sit there and look around.
That's why I said it's sharpening your social skills.
We getting stuck on the club. Like I said, it all go back to growth. If it's in that era of like let's say like me as far as example, I'm 36. No, I'm not gonna go to the club every day or even here or there or then. Like I go occasionally with the fam. Yeah.
What if you
Back
was a
then,
pimp?
huh?
What if he was a pimp?
If I was a pimp, yeah, but I'm not gonna be a pimp forever. Like I said, everything goes with growth and
what's
growing.
wrong? But what's wrong with going to the club every day? Though?
I never said there was nothing wrong, but you're not finna go every day. It's gonna be a time where you're gonna be like, oh yeah,
bugging
this
out.
shit is played out. Like, what's next? Like that's why I say you gonna grow. It all go back to growth. You get stuck on the club, and if going is the problem, that going is never the problem. You can go, but if it's like out the area, like you 40 years old still going to the club every day. Like, what are we doing here? Like, come on now, like. That's like selling drugs at 50 years old. Like, what is we doing here?
What
Like,
would be wrong with that?
Yes, that's what I'm
So
saying.
so
you
he's
know what I mean?
saying so like it's really not growth. It's just switching it up or
It,
you know what I'm saying, some shit
it definitely
like
is growth because you as a 40-year-old man should not be going to the club every day. You should be mentoring your nephews, your
older
grandkids.
lounges and shit like where to be players and older
Where's
motherfuckers
40
be,
and up?
They still got
Well,
that
I mean,
type
it's
of,
50 and up.
This is where
40 and
we
50 and up.
psychologically get trapped in a mindset with no growth. Because like I said, if you're growing or you're grown, you all like you gonna feel it in your body like, yeah, it ain't. That's just like hanging outside. Everybody used to hang outside. Used to hang outside. Used to hang outside. Used to hang outside.
I feel like that's
it got to a certain point in
perspective of a
time.
purpose. That's from a perspective
But if I go
of
to
a
this
person
certain
who's
park,
not outside like that.
if I go to this certain park, you know what I'm saying, and I just decided to go to another park, I don't think that's like growth. That's like just switching it up. Cause shit, motherfucker just made shit.
Right, but that's like, think about it like this. I went to this park, I was just hanging outside. Me and the guys, we just kicking it. We just here to see what we can see. Now I'm going to this park. I'm running, I'm balling, I'm doing a whole different regimen here. So sometimes changing the place but doing the same thing can switch it up. It's just all with growth. Like I said, you as a person go know when it's time to grow. And if you don't know or you don't feel it, then it's like, we need a life coach because you lost at this point.
That's why
But if that's what we go there to all. If we just wanted to go there just to hang out, and that's what we do, we ain't looking forward to no betterness or no worseness, and we just that's just some shit that we do is just go out to the club whenever we, you know what I'm saying, get together or some shit like that. Like, and then if we was to, and we've been doing that shit since we was younger, and if we still decide to do that shit while we older, I don't feel like you still.
How could you do it if it was older? How can we survive this as
we've
being
been
older?
going to the club. Like we've been going to the club since shit, nigga. We was 20 years old.
Right.
And if we decided to go tonight to a club, that wouldn't be like no shit you say to or like, oh, these niggas still going to the club.
No, I definitely wouldn't. Because when the last time you been to the club?
If I had that type of lifestyle where I could go to the club, I ain't had shit to do in the morning, I would be out here.
Yeah, that's what I said.
You know,
Right, but that all goes back to growth. Even if you didn't have shit to do in the morning,
I just got responsibilities that I put over that shit.
everybody do when they get older.
But I used to do that shit then too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Everybody got responsibilities when they get older. It's a part of knowing when to grow up.
shit, but I
But
guess
who's
we never,
to say not going to the club is a part of growing up though? Who's coming up with this psychological way of programming us to feel like
Your conscious shit.
not? But I'm saying, who though? What you mean?
Your conscious, your internal.
Why should I feel like
voice.
I have grown because I don't want to go to the club anymore? Or,
It's not that. See, you getting stuck on the club. I get it. You want to debate, but you got to think about it. Listen. It's not that you going to the club will be a problem. If we went to the club tonight, it wouldn't be a problem. I'm saying that as far as the aspects of doing the same thing and feeling that you've outgrown something or knowing that it's time to do better or time to do something else. Like I said, the club is just a metaphor. We could change the club to doing anything. We could change the club to hanging with the fellas too long. Yeah, anybody can hang with the fellas too long, but it's like me as a grown man, I got kids at home. I got a wife at home. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, it's shit to do. And that's knowing as growing up, we have shit to do. Shit becomes more important as you grow.
But
Because
I like going to the club.
when you
though.
younger, it don't fucking matter about, oh, I got this or that or third to do in the morning. I'm finna kick it all night and I'm gonna make this shit happen in the morning. That was the mindset. That was the mentality.
But I like
but
going
you
to the
just
club,
said
though.
you like going to the club, but you ain't even want to go to the club when we just mentioned it.
I'm
Because you got
saying,
shit to do.
no,
You know you grown and you
Right.
got shit to do. You as a conscious adult can, oh yeah, I got this, that, and the third to do. I know if I go to the club, I might kick it a little more. It might make me tired, which might fuck up what I got to do in the morning. I can't do that. I got to handle business first. That's an adult who's grown.
But you,
What if
according
did
to, but
that as a
according to
child?
your
I mean,
logic,
a teenager though.
but
What if shit, motherfuckers? Some motherfuckers don't go to the club because they got school in the morning or some shit.
but according to your logic,
So
you
is that type of person who still got shit to do while he grew? He didn't go nowhere. He still
When
had
you're
the
a
same
child,
mindset.
when you're a child, it would be more acceptable or better viewed to be out here in the club.
But his actions said that, nigga, I got school in the morning. I'm not going to the club. When I was 20 years old, now I'm 40 years old. Nigga, I'm not going to the club. I got shit to do in the morning. Where was the growth when he still made the same type of mindset decision that he was in? he hasn't grown or did anything. He just put his responsibilities over the club type shit. But if he wanted to go to the club and he ain't had shit to do in the morning, whether it was 20 or when he was 40, what would be wrong with that?
And you demonize going to the
First of
club.
all, why would it need to be growth if he was already grown at a young age? He already had the
how is
mind
you
to know.
calling it growth?
Your definition of
How can we
growth
not
is-
call it growth?
Because he doing the same shit he was doing. He was 20. He's still making those same responsible decisions.
Which are good, conscious, responsible decisions. Were you making good, conscious decisions when you were 20? Was you making good decisions when you was 20? You 30 now. Are you making better decisions? You older now. Are you making better decisions?
Shit,
It's growth in everybody. It's growth in everybody. Just because you say he did the same. Listen real quick.
The club not you trying to demonize the club.
No. See,
That's
I keep saying this.
growth.
If you want to do,
I keep
if you
saying
want to do
this.
decisions,
Hold on real quick.
yeah.
Hold on real quick, because I keep saying this. The club was just a metaphor that y'all got hung on. It could be anything. Us as men, we have to know when to grow and when to put childish things to the side. When this was acceptable when I was this age, and it's not acceptable because I'm this age.
So
It's
going
not
to-
acceptable
it could be-
when you was that age.
So
either.
what you're saying is
how
going.
going to the club when you was 21 acceptable?
It
Over
wouldn't be
going to the
acceptable.
club
You
when
said,
you 40.
You said it was acceptable at this age.
And
now
it's not. And we want to
acceptable
know
at this
why
age.
not. Why not?
Going to the club every day, if you're 40, would be acceptable? No, it wouldn't be, because you will have grandkids. You should have a wife by there. You should have a business. You should have all type of
And
different
who is
things
you
to do.
say like that's not acceptable though?
I'm not saying it's not acceptable, but it's no. It would be no growth in there. You still doing the same thing you was doing when you was younger.
say is growth.
And that's what I'm saying. It's no growth in there. You just said what I just said. If you're doing the same thing when you was younger, making the same
No, you trying to
responsible
hold
decisions.
on. You're trying
and now
to
you
trick
still
me
making-
up in the words.
No, I'm not. You
okay,
just said-
okay. So think about it like
Right.
this. Explain to me how it wouldn't be growth.
You explain how it would be growth
So
if
look.
I'm doing this. If I'm 20 years old, bro, and I'm
In that
I'm 20
situation,
years
you
old,
need not to grow. You already have a conscious mind.
So-
you
but
you already have a mind of knowing that I have to do this, that, and the third. We all seen it before. They say female.
But you
hold on real
saying
quick.
it's growth
Hold on
because
real
the
quick.
nigga made that decision. Like I don't go to the club no more, nigga. I got shit to do.
I never listen. We stuck on the club. We stuck on this.
Shit, nigga.
We're stuck on the club. it could
Parties,
be anything.
whatever,
Parties, whatever. Let's say
what?
we-
Smoking weed. Let's say smoking weed. Fuck it.
We can't say smoking weed because
That's growth. That's growth, though.
no,
That's growth.
isn't
That's
that-
true growth.
How people drink?
Because that's something that's not.
That was
that's
part
caught
of
up-
the argument too.
that's
because
caught up under
if
a
you
hobby.
stop- that's why
Everybody
I was
has a
using-
hobby or
that's
something
why
that
I
they
was
like to
using
do.
The analogy of exchanging the club for playing a video game is like what you just said. Like just because a motherfucker stops smoking weed, they would think it's growth. But I'm like, what if they pick up on drinking? It's like, did they grow?
I feel like the topic got a little twisted because, like I said, everybody has this. Everybody feels like it's gonna be time to grow up and leave certain things.
So I guess in reality, what it is that not going to
So what the
club,
fuck is growth? I guess
So-
we gotta start there.
No, not necessarily that. We can dial it back two notches, right? Just because you don't go to the club, it does, or you stop going to the club or stop going to bars, does not mean you grew. What you do with your spare time, in absence of going to the bar or club, is how you will grow. Is what I was really getting at. That's why I was using it now. Well, using a situation of if a motherfucker said I'm gonna go to the bars and clubs till 3 a.m. and not do nothing with my life and be in this bitch just entertaining people, all this and that, versus I'm just gonna play the video games till 3 a.m. It's like, is that a growth? I say no, right?
It's
But
not.
now-
That's,
but-
your that's where I come in at and saying that wasn't a responsible decision or a good decision. That would be no growth. But if
Yeah.
if I say I'm gonna stop playing this video game because I got shit to do in the morning, that would be. But
But
that-
you have, but what Cuz is trying to tell you, if a person is at 20, if a person is 20 years
Not
old,
even that. That's growth too. Like let's go with
if
his
a
little
person is
point.
20 years old and he decides not to go to the club and the bars because he has school in the morning, he has responsibilities to do, and now you're 31 years old, still making those same conscious decisions that I'm not going to the club or the bars anymore because I got to go to work or I got to take care of my kids or whatever. He asks, where's the growth if you still made the same decision to be handling your other responsibilities versus this?
And my answer to that is it would be no growth, which means you as a person didn't grow. Now I can
that what you
see,
was trying to-
I could see if you were younger and you didn't go to the club or bars or anything because you had anything to do, but now you're accomplished and you're a little bit older. Going to the club and the bar wouldn't be a bad thing. And that would be growth right there, because now you're taking time for yourself. You didn't do that when you was younger, because you know you had to handle business. But now I have business handled, and I'm a little older. Yeah, I can indulge a little bit.
So
right there would be growth.
So what you're saying is that a 21-year-old that would go out and kick it in at bars, clubs, parties, house parties, whatever type shit, that they had the opportunity to do so, but they said, no, I got to study in the morning, this and that. Now they become 31, 41, whatever. And now they be like, you know what? I'm going to go kick it tonight. I know I got to go to school in the morning. I know I got to work in the morning, but I'm going to go kick it tonight. So you saying just because you're more established that you deserve that more, that is growth?
No. Growth, we can see, it's really hard because y'all trying to put a cap on growth. It's really no cap on growth. I'm saying the fact that, okay, let's look at this scenario. If they didn't go to the club or anything when they was younger, and now, like, whatever reason they didn't go to the club, let's say it was school, let's say they was trying to grind a business or whatever, now that they're older and they feel like they're established, and now they feel like, okay, let me step out a little bit. I'm established, you know, I could go in like tomorrow. I could even call off.
Even though they got shit to do in the morning, right?
It would still be growth though, because what I used to do before.
No, that wouldn't be no growth. Because why would I go? Why would I still go to this motherfucking club when I got a business meeting in the morning? And if I go up there and motherfucker slap late or not show, nigga, I could fuck up a whole bunch of opportunities for me and my little team.
Can I repeat now?
So basically, what you saying is, if exactly everything you just said and a 21-year-old did it, you saying the only difference is because you just more established in life.
No,
but both of them still got.
I could even flip it back to if a person was partying when they were younger in the 20s, I could flip it either way. It's gonna be growth either way. Y'all trying to put a cap on growth. There's no cap on growth. This is what I'm saying.
No, that's not a cap. This is a person actually saying, Mel said he gotta go to work tomorrow. He's 21 right now. He gotta go to work tomorrow. He said he doesn't want to go to the bar or the club. Now fast forward. Now he's 31.
Right.
You ain't fucking 31, but
okay.
I know I look.
You identify.
So listen.
He still gotta go to work tomorrow. But he's gonna go to the bar and club with us right now.
Listen.
But since he's
from 20 to whatever time period it is now, right? He wasn't going to the club. He probably never went to the club. Now he feel like, okay, I don't have to grind this hard. Not even that I got my shit together. I don't have to grind this hard.
Oh, now he's
a motherfucker feel it internally. Like it don't have to be money. It could be a feeling. Y'all trying to place it on money.
Like first off, you gotta define growth though. That's what I'm saying. In order to
define growth, this is what I'm trying to tell y'all. Growth for everybody is different.
Before we get off topic, though,
you can't define it. It's different for everybody.
Right quick. So you feel like a 21-year-old gotta grind harder than a 31-year-old?
No.
But you just said like you gotta grind harder or whatever because
I'm saying if his mindset, this is hypothetical.
No.
So don't take hold on real quick. This is hypothetical. So you can't take it literal. That's called moving the goalpost. Every time I give an answer, y'all push it back. Okay, if we think
not necessarily,
because listen, if we thinking this 21-year-old hypothetically don't want to go to the club and don't want to do that, this is his mindset. Right? This is something y'all established. So if he don't want to go to the club where he's younger because he feel like he grinding, he doing this or doing that, he got some shit to handle in the morning, do you think he's still going to be the same way by the time he gets 30, or he's going to ease back a little bit?
I don't think it's the club that we should
That's what I said. Y'all got
the decision.
Y'all got stuck on the club. Thank you for that, because y'all really got stuck on the club, and I kept saying that's just a metaphor.
No, but you was using the club as if I go at this age.
You was defining growth as far as not going to the club.
If I don't go.
See, no, y'all really should. Y'all the decision. Y'all looking at the words, but y'all should have been looking at the decision making. So, like Moose said, it's really like making good decisions at the time period.
That's why I gave two different decisions. I said you stop going to the club, but you play a video game all motherfucking day.
But what are you stopping to go to the club for, though?
You just stopping because you don't want to fucking go. But you finna, instead of going to the club till 3 in the morning, you go play the video games till 3 in the morning.
That makes no sense.
That's a decision I decided not to go there.
Is you stopping to save money from going? Is you stopping to avoid people, or like it has to be a reason behind it?
Yeah,
it's a reason behind the choice, though.
But in reality, it's like you could just stop going just because a woman denied you and you just felt rejected, and now you're like, I'm gonna play the game now. It could be something as simple as that. That's why I was looking at Is it decision making that makes a person grow, or is it the fact that of not being in the area?
Because the goal was to be better.
Right, the goal was to
whatever
grow,
decision we made, it was to be better.
Right.
So if you was at the
So
club,
from 20s to now, what decision making?
So explain this, because this is a little more personal to me. My pops is 50-some years old. His shit taken care of. He's still at the motherfucking bar in the club. I'm calling right now. We can go to the bar. We can go to the club. I can go with him, but it's shit in order. Okay, but he's in his 50s. Now people be like, damn, you in the 50s, you should be trying to da-da-da, this and that. It's like, damn, who said that?
Exactly. That's my
who put that projection on you that you can't be 50 in a fucking club, you can't do this and that. And okay, but this my brother that's
who else 50 in the club with him?
Shit.
This is the social construct.
Hold on. Who else is 50 years old in the club with him? He probably the only 50-year-old.
No, he not.
In the club, or we talking about a bar?
I mean, I don't know.
Let's put it like this. We know that there's a low. We know that there's a low percentage of older people in the club, but we know definitely there's older people in the club.
Right. We know for sure. Like, they won't be exact age.
Yeah, but we know
was in the
there's
club,
older people.
and he was in the club because he ain't got shit to do in the morning. If I was in there with him, but I got shit to do in the morning, I'm the one that shouldn't be in that motherfucker. Cause you know what I'm saying? Right. I got shit to do in the morning.
But he handled all his business. He done for the day. He done boom.
If I was to go to the club in our 30s now and he still ain't got shit to do in the morning, this time I don't got shit to do in the morning. This time I still got some shit to do in the morning, but I'm not going to the club with him. That'll be better decision making. It wouldn't be, but even if I did go to the club with him,
if you keep making them better decisions over time, what is that?
That's the growth, the better decision making. Not the club though, not going to the club. Period. Right. I can still not make that decision and go to the club. Y'all trying to argue growth? Growth is growth. Because when I first initially came in,
it go back to decision making.
But back to your words though, you said it should be nobody in the club older than this age. You should be starting.
I never said that. My initial words is
it's on that motherfucker camera.
We can rewind it back. My initial words is you should be doing things at your time period.
What is your time
That's
period?
What I'm saying. Can't nobody dictate what somebody
let me say it like this.
What is wrong with the club?
Hold
if
on,
you 40, you shouldn't be making no
let me paint a better scenario.
If you got shit to do in the morning.
Let me paint a better scenario. Okay, what's some things that kids do now?
Shit, everything
Make bad decisions.
No, I'm saying like what's
shit, adults make bad decisions.
That like kids do? Like give me something like
What, do TikTok dances?
As far as what, like stay out all night.
Grown people stay out all night.
No, I'm not talking about that.
Some shit that kids do that grown-ups don't do.
Eat Fruit Loops without the fucking milk.
No. Let's say a party with kids. You finna go to a kid party at 50 years old?
Yeah.
But I'm saying if that's what that 50-year-old want to do, if that's what they want to do, what's wrong with it?
Yo internally tells you that this is cool to go to this party.
That's what I'm saying.
You wouldn't even feel like that. You wouldn't even feel like that, bro, at 19 if it was a kid party, bro. If it's a kid party at 19 years old, you would not feel cool going there if you're not invited.
But if you was 70,
okay, so let me ask you this. Let me ask you this.
I bet you'll be trying to fit in that.
You as a freshman in college, if you got invited to a high school party, you going?
If I was a freshman in college, no, because that's considered rape.
Why wouldn't you go?
Because
it don't matter. You was invited. You cool here.
Wait,
that's illegal.
I'm saying if you, it's the same scenario.
No, it's not.
What was the question?
That's illegal, bro.
If you are college, if you in college, would you go to a high school party?
No, because it's illegal. You're underage.
Right, and you know this the wrong thing.
I want to be real with you. Like
exactly.
You saying it's illegal, but it depends on what you do.
It's not illegal. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's not illegal. So why wouldn't you go? Because you feel like it's wrong. You feel like you a grown man, and that's wrong to be around these kids.
Why would a grown man be around kids? Right. That's right. What you trying to argue is, man, if I'm 60 years old and I'm trying to be in the club, what's wrong with that?
I'm not arguing that. I'm saying if you 60 years old and you finna go, it's a group of 20 years old that skydive every week. You finna go skydive with them?
Yeah, I'm gonna go skydiving.
Why?
I want to skydive.
Why?
I never skydived.
If you want to skydive,
that's what I want to do.
Why?
Because I never did it.
But why not?
If I want to do
we
it,
ask the same question.
that's what
Why
I'm saying.
not?
Exactly.
I'm really explaining it wrong, but
No, it's not.
but
You're not explaining wrong.
No,
what you
no,
saying
no, I'm not
is-
talking about that.
bro.
You're doing what-
I'm saying
you're
my
doing what-
point.
You're doing what society do to people. They
No,
project,
gang,
they project
Exactly.
certain shit onto
No.
you.
Yup.
Like if you, like my dad.
And when the
if
person
my
try
dad-
and go break from it,
Yeah.
they get mad because it's like, no, you need to do because everybody
so like
else
my
think
dad.
like
So if I
this.
say my dad is 50 years old, still in the bars and the clubs, I'm like, what the fuck kind of motherfucker do that? But
That's what his
put
dad
the
do.
put the context in there. Oh, he with his kids and they're in their 30s and they having fun. Oh, that's understandable.
Immediately, the perspective change. You'd be like, damn, I wish my pops was like
it
that.
don't, because why is y'all at the club every week? Y'all can't do nothing better?
That's what everybody
So
does.
no,
That's
hold on, real quick.
What's better than that?
Hold on real quick.
Well, what is better?
Let me ask you a question.
What if they
Y'all
had that
all
shit
trying to jump
together
in. Let me
and
ask the
no
question.
words?
Okay, so listen. You as a 50-year-old man, you in a club, how many times does this happen? This happened, let's say out of a week. How
Talking
many
about
times?
that? Did they get converted?
No, what if
Yeah.
they got? What if they on their shit though? Like you said in the past, you said long as a motherfucker on their shit.
Even if you
motherfucker
own your
good.
shit, where's the growth? You was
Bro,
going to the club then, you going to the club now.
Growth is not
Hold on,
going
wait,
to
that's
the
what
he said,
club.
bro.
Growth is not going to the club. So with
You
him
literally
going,
just said if a motherfucker make a decision like yeah, I'm well established now, I got a little more money now, and I step out to the club, ain't nothing wrong with
It was growth in that though. Before you weren't going to the club. Now you feel like you're better, you're more established, and you can go to the
So
club.
now
You
he's
have to
better
work
and
hard.
established.
So now that I want to go to the club every week, that's growth.
Now that you know, it's not. I'm not saying that you want. Do you want to go every week?
You just said that.
No, I'm saying okay. So
You
let's
just said that's
listen.
growth. Now
no,
that
no.
I
I
got-
say
now I'm on my
I'm
shit.
taking this on
I
a
can
one-time
decide-
basis. Y'all making this an every week thing basis? Because if you
Yeah,
start
the
going on
whole
an every
thing is-
week,
Because
no,
your
you
main
fall
thing
into
is
a
going
pit
to the
then.
club every day.
Okay, let's go with let's go with the
saying-
route you not trying to go. Let's say he does want to go every week though.
That's what I'm saying.
Let's say he does want to go
But
every
he's
week
established.
to the club.
His
Okay,
shit's
now
together.
that's cool.
Bills is paid.
Now you
Kids
as a
is
grown
straight.
man, what's
Cars
making
is
you
good.
want to go to the club every week?
Because that's what he want to do.
Why?
Because
I'm
that's what he want to do.
Why not?
I'm
It's
established.
Bro,
It's a reason behind everything. Y'all trying to paint it like it's no reason.
you
Cause
said
that's what he like.
No,
That's
you
what he
said
enjoy.
Okay, he like
what
to
you-
do.
What you trying to say is right now, like, if a motherfucker going no matter what age, they're going every week. Every week sounds bad to a motherfucker that don't got their shit together.
How he
but
sound
a person
is
that has their shit together, you saying you need to be older to be established.
no,
and now
listen to what I'm saying. Listen, I'm not no, because I don't find you being a 50-year-old being acceptable to be in a club every week. It's more shit to life to do. No.
Like
no,
what?
you should have been did that.
Like
You should have
what?
been. You should have been got that.
but
It's
hold on,
plenty shit you
but
could do.
like
It's a
what?
million things you
Name
could
two.
do. You can go skydiving. You can go traveling.
A 50-year-old skydiving.
I'm
No
just
health
giving-
conditions
I'm
there.
throwing shit out there. You
Hold
can
on,
take
check
your
this out.
family there.
And let's be real.
You can take your family on a
Let's
trip.
be
You can take the
real though.
grandkids, the
Check this
kids,
out.
and all the other shit you could be doing at 50
so
years old.
everything that you're finna name right now, is that in the beginning of the day or 2 o'clock in the morning? So why you can't do both? Everything you're finna say, skydiving, you're not doing it at 2 in the morning. Take your family on a trip. Why you couldn't do that in
What
the
if a
morning?
motherfucker been all
You
the way
go out
down?
to eat with your family all
What
the
if a
time. Why you
motherfucker
couldn't do that in the morning and still go to the club?
You can do both.
Overcome the fear.
How long have you been
heights,
doing this?
And they decide to do that
Does
shit
it
when
matter?
they're young.
It definitely matters.
Old motherfuckers.
It definitely matters because if you're gonna do it to the end of your life, what did you learn in life? Where did you grow at in life?
You don't have to
Everything
do
in
it
the beginning of the
a
day.
particular
Listen
thing
to
in a
what I'm
particular.
club
saying.
is
You're trying
not
to twist the
closed
goal
at
point.
12
If you're
at
doing the
noon.
same thing every life, what did you learn and where did you grow? If you do the same thing every day, it don't matter if you handle business in the morning and party at night. You did the same thing for your whole life. Where was the growth in that?
The business in the morning was the growth. You just said it.
Gee, y'all
You
can't
said
have
you
it both
handle business
ways.
in the morning and you
I said
party
if
at
you
night.
handle business in the morning and you party at night, that's doing the same thing every day, right? That's
Right.
a repeating process.
So
hold on.
so
That's
it's
a repeating process, right?
Right.
Where did you grow? If you did the same thing your whole life and repeated the process.
You just said you can.
You would need to explain that because your whole thing is about
Right.
growth.
And you
It
said-
go back to
We
it go
saying
back
going to
it
the
goes
club ain't
like
gotta
you
be
said
about
you helped
growth
me
or not.
you helped me then you want to jump back on the other side of the
Okay,
fence.
cool.
It goes
So-
back to decision
so
making
what I'm- okay,
and
so
reasoning.
No, wait. So look, this is what I'm going to
I
ask
put the
you.
decision making in there. You
Right.
was demonizing the club.
No,
period.
but
You
that's
was
what I
saying
was
nothing.
What 50-year-old finna be?
that's
at the
what I
club?
was really trying to get to.
Cause you even,
It's 3-on-1 right now, so excuse me if my brain is getting
No,
bad.
bro.
You
No, bro, this is right. You right. Me and Mook was already in it. You gotta help him out. Me and Mook team.
Hey, we fucked him up.
Right.
But it goes back to reasoning and decision making. Cause like I said, that
I make a
ultimately
decision
leads
in the
back to
morning to handle
growth.
my business and make sure shit is established.
You're
I
doing
make a
the
decision
same
at night to
thing
go to
every
the club.
day. You're doing the same thing
All
every
right,
day.
so cool. He
The
owns
same
20
thing.
properties. He has $100,000 in the bank account. He has a car paid off. All of that is already established. Now your growth.
You speaking about-
You can't define another
No, I
person's
can't.
growth.
But what I'm trying to give him was perspective, because what he's looking at is growth, right?
You can be
So-
great and be a great.
Right,
I
so
mean, you
what
can
I'm
be
saying
broke and
is,
be a great
just
person.
because
Money don't have no aspect to
listen,
it.
so
It's not
everything-
about being broke or being poor. It's about decision making and growing from things. Okay, I could be broke. If I was broke, not working a job and just slumming through life, boom, cool. If I grow from that, okay, I know I got to take care of myself. I know I got to work a job so I can sustain stuff. That's growth. You can still be broke, but you made a little growth in there because now you know you gotta. Oh, I gotta do this, that, and the
Motherfucker
third.
died. I knew I had enough stories, but this motherfucker died.
Switch your camera angle and plug it up to that. If you want to
I
start,
hit it anyway.
you got your thing in there.
I gotta go.
I'm finna get up out of here.
All right, fuck. I don't know when it died.
Yeah, we on that ass though.
No, we could do part 2 on this one though.
No, we can. When the next time y'all gonna be back
Yeah,
here?
he gonna duck that.
No, I ain't ducking it. I'm just,
Damn.
Yeah, man. What y'all think? Like, subscribe,
Yeah,
comment,
man.
all that
Go
good
ahead,
shit.
do your thing.
Conversations, good people. Till next time.
I ain't think.